Hello. Welcome to As Seen on TV. I'm Nichole Goodnight, your host, and I'm excited for a very, very cooperative schedule tonight, which will make sense maybe eventually, maybe not. But welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night, wherever it is where you are. Thank you so much for being here. I have a couple of quick things to let you all know before we dive into today's schedule. The first being which is you can join the official GDQ Discord and add the Hotfix role, where you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff and showrunners, and more. If you use !Discord in Twitch chat, you can get some more information on that. And also, just so you know, you can go to games.quick.com/hotfix for more information on our weekly shows and weekend specials, so you can stay up to date with all the Hotfix shows. That being said, we have a very full schedule for this show today, so I am not going to spend any more time before getting into our first run of the night, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist on Leonardo Easy with Linear C. Go ahead and take it away.
Hey everyone, my name is Linear C, and thank you, Nichole, for that introduction. I'm going to be playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist. It was originally released on Sega Genesis, I believe 1992. We're going to be playing as Leonardo on Easy, and I'm actually playing it on as part of the Cowabunga collection that was released a couple years back. Playing on PS5, and it should be a great time, just a fun chill run. So if my partner in crime would like to introduce themselves, go ahead, take it away.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Metroid Crime. Super happy to be here. I love commentating this game. I love Ninja Turtles. And yeah, I guess we should get started.
All right. Sounds good. So we're going to be playing as Leonardo, as I said. We'll go a little bit more into explanations. But let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to select Leonardo, skip the cutscene, but it's the same usual story. Shredder has stolen the Hyperstone heist, and he has shrunken New York City. So we got to go beat him up and beat up his other bad guys as well. Typical story. So once I select Leonardo, we're going to count down 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Good luck.
Yeah, Will. Good luck.
So this game originally came out on the Sega Genesis in December 1992. It is a really fun game. There's so many different types of enemies and really interesting levels in this game. And Linear likes to play as Leonardo because it's her favorite character.
And he's the best.
It's very fair.
But right now we're fighting these orange foot soldiers here, and each different color of foot soldier will have a different type of attack. These guys are just super plain. They just kind of don't do much except for attack you. No weapons or anything. You'll also notice that Linear went and picked up that pizza there. That is a health restore. There's also interactables throughout the levels. So you saw earlier that Linear went to go and kick a oil barrel that exploded, which also can take out some enemies.
Thank you. I will add, while I'll say that I do really like Leonardo, what makes this game unique is that each character has their own stat. And so no matter what turtle you pick, their attack range and all that good stuff, it's a bit different. So you kind of have to pick a strategy for each turtle that you're going to use. And I find Leonardo to be pretty well-rounded. A lot of speedrunners like to choose Raphael. He has some of the strongest attacks, but his weapon range is very short, so you have to get very close to the enemies, and he takes a lot of damage. So I like Leonardo. He may not be the strongest, but his attack and his defense are pretty good mid-range. And yeah, I just always liked Leonardo as a kid, so those are my reasons.
Awesome.
They're good reasons.
Yeah, they are. Now, so you'll notice we also fought those foot soldiers that had the more yellow outfit, and also the blue ones. Blue ones have swords. So we'll see a whole bunch of different enemies here. Now we're street side. Yes, I love that fire hydrant attack. It's so good. You'll notice that Linear frequently does that kick forward. It's the fastest and strongest because it can take out an entire line of enemies basically at once. So there's a lot of that movement throughout the game.
I really love the music to this game.
Yeah, I know. I'm just sitting here grooving to the music.
Now, I have played Turtles in Time as well, and a lot of people regard it as superior, but I was a Genesis kid, and while I played both, this is just near and dear to my heart. I received it on Christmas, and this was one of the first games I got besides the Sonic 2 game that came with the Genesis, so I just grew to love it.
You know, that's a good combo of games.
It really is.
Yeah, so this level also has like things like that with like moving vehicles that can crush you. Linear didn't get crushed, but there is a really good animation if you do get run over by that car. Linear also just picked up that pizza box that kind of looked like a bomb. I don't know how it corresponds to you spinning in a circle, but it seems like it would blow up or something instead.
Yeah, so that's why I avoided a lot when I was a little girl when I first got this game, because I'm like, bomb is bad. Don't touch bomb.
Right?
Oh, there we go. That's a fun animation.
Yeah, that is fun. Yeah, so you can fall down the, if the manhole cover is not on that hole anymore, you can fall right in there. There's good dialogue. But now we're intentionally jumping down there.
Yeah, back to the source.
Some very similar enemies here. Just sliding back and forth. There we go. Oh, and now we have the purple foot soldiers. And I actually can't remember what their special ability was. Are they... I'll have to look at them again.
Yeah, they draw like ninja stars or whatever.
Oh, they're the ninja star ones. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, there we go, yes. And there's the gray foot soldiers that have they have nunchucks, basically. So they're blocking foot soldiers. Pizza time. And then we also have these pizza monsters, which are very weird and freaky, honestly. Definitely don't look like they belong in this game. Or in the series in general. I mean, they're very alien-like.
Yeah, they look very alien. They're xenomorphs. I love them.
Yeah.
But they give a lot of points, so...
Yes, yeah. Yeah, before Linear started speedrunning this, she would basically go for points for high score. Yeah, they got those ninja stars.
First boss.
Okay, let's go. So this is Leatherhead, or L.Head, because that's all they could fit. And apparently the turtles are too immature to hang with him, so, you know, he's very upset about this, clearly. So basically, I love the animation when you hit him and he, like, knocks into the wall. It's very good. Kind of just, like, freezes. But Linear's just trying to make sure to get some hits on him. And then he goes to the other side of the screen, and it's kind of just back and forth like that. But I love his outfit, honestly.
He's doing his little boogie.
Doing his boogie, yeah.
He's so ready for like a 1980 aerobics video. I love him.
Cowabunga.
Scene 2.
Okay, so this is an auto-scroller. This is pretty classic for Turtles games, or just, I mean, like, in fighting games in general. But everyone has their own themed hoverboards, which I love. They're all color-coordinated. But you're basically always moving. You just want to try to avoid some of the obstacles. You want to grab those point blocks there as well. There we go. And yeah, here's some obstacles you want to dodge. Like there's just a whole bunch of like barrels and stuff.
Timing was off. Yeah.
They have, of course, have, you know, like tree trunks with spikes in them, you know, stuff you'd normally find in the water. I'm not sure.
Totally normal. Totally
very
normal.
perilous. We also have these flying Mausers to try to avoid here. But this music is so good. I love the soundtrack in this game. I mean, music in Turtles games is always really, really good.
Yeah, sometimes I listen to it just when I'm around, like cleaning the house or something. It's just so
yeah. So this is the mysterious ghost ship. There are a whole bunch of kind of like obstacles to look out for here. In addition to, of course, a lot of the interactables here. But there are planks on the floor that will smack you in the face if you walk onto them. You can tell where they are, but it's still, it's difficult to try to avoid them every time, especially if you're trying to avoid a bunch of enemies. But there was also that painting that just could have fallen on you if you were in the wrong place. You know, it was a trap for that pizza.
So we might get to see the animation with the plates, depending how floppy I am.
Yeah, so you can see them here. They're kind of like they're like marked off with like the piece of, like, it looks like a piece of tape on them or something. I'm not sure what they're going for there.
They were trying to nail back down the loose boards. And
Yeah,
they did a poor
right.
job of it. Oh, that was close.
I love this like purple sea and like background at the same time. Like it's really neat how it's still like moving as like the ship's moving. I really like this level, but I don't really know how it totally fits into the in-universe. Because it's really cool that you kind of like progress through the ship. Oh yes, there's also these barrels that just fall out of nowhere that are very rude.
Perfect.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of stuff is very rude in this game. It's kind of cool because it's like so much to interact with and stuff, but yeah, a lot of it's very rude.
Yeah, it makes it unique. I really like that about the, like, I mean, even this, like, Shredder's Revenge as well, like, because I've played a lot more Shredder's Revenge than I've played, I think, any other Turtles game. But, like, it's stuff about that kind of makes it unique, and I really like it. Like, the thing about the moving cars, like, squishing you and stuff, like, all the things you can blow up, it's really neat. And these guys are... Do these guys have an actual name? The
yes.
Rock Soldiers.
Rock Soldiers.
It's okay, there we go. So now we're in the caves. And we're heading up to another boss fight. Which enemies are your favorite to fight? Like, which are your enemies are your favorite to fight in this game?
I think the blue ones, because they have swords as well.
Yeah. Do you think that they picked blue outfit for those guys because of Leo? Like, they were like, we want to be as cool as you, so we're gonna also have swords. And
yeah, that would actually make sense. I do have one other one, and we'll see it coming up, and I'll point it out then. But yeah, those are some of my favorite ones.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. The rest of them aren't really like color coded like that, I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, now that I think about it, you're right. Oh, come on.
Oh, yes, and of course there's all these falling obstacles because you're in a cave. There's all these rocks falling down that you have to avoid when you enter a new screen. There we go. That's such a cool attack. I love it. Good spin.
Yeah, I wish there were more of those bomb boxes around.
Yeah, they like take out so many enemies. I mean, you're also like the kick that you do in a straight line is also like so good. It's such a good attack. Okay, and now we're gonna fight Rocksteady. You look delicious. I'm hungry for some turtle soup. This is a fairly easy boss. You want to keep your distance from him because he can do a kick that kind of like knocks you down, but he'll just charge back and forth. Again, very good animation when he gets hit. And this level is nice in that it has a pizza there, in case you need it. In case, you need like a mid-fight snack or something.
We don't need it. We're Leonardo.
When I see you next time, I'll beat you. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
You would think he would stop and pick up the pizza after he saw, like, Nana makes Philly like that, but it's okay. I would need something after that.
Yeah. Celebrate after a difficult fight. These guys are called Roadkill Rodneys, right?
Yes.
Yes, I love that name.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
Just reasons.
Mm-hmm. Again, really great music in this area. But yeah, I think this is Shredder's hideout, correct? I think we're heading into Shredder's hideout, yeah. And we're gonna see some new enemies coming up soon.
So these are my next favorite ones. They only appear in this level.
Yeah, they breathe fire. They're really cool. I love that guy who just popped out of the floor. We got more fire-breathing guys.
And they give more points than the normal foot soldiers. And I'm a point addict, so...
Give him a little toss there. I love... I wonder what the logistics are of those dudes popping up from underground. Like, is someone telling them, like, hey, he's coming, get ready. Let's go. Okay, now we're inside of Shredder's hideout. I'm a huge fan of that sound effect for the candlestick. The little
so
ping.
satisfying.
Yeah. You also want to avoid, you'll notice on the ceiling there's like a bunch of spikes. So you can't really jump in this section because then you will take damage. There's quite a few dangerous traps in general. Like we also have these bamboo stakes coming up from the floor that they don't really have a marker for where they come out of, so you just have to like avoid it. And unfortunately, they don't take damage from the obstacles.
It doesn't leave giant holes in the floor.
Yeah, they're just like stealth. I don't know. Pizza time. We got more fire-breathing guys and lots of dudes with swords. Ding! Yes. Taking him out with a candlestick. Yeah.
The mousers love foot to the face. So.
Yeah, right. There's also more perilous stuff over here. Yeah, so these statues have laser eyes. So you want to avoid those, even though the animation for being electrocuted is very, very good. Look it up afterwards.
You just might see it. Don't hold
Perhaps.
Oh,
there we go.
My timing was there. I did it just for y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
These guys are such a pain.
Nice. Okay, so now we're fighting Tatsu. Tatsu is the only boss in Hyperstone Heist that's not from either version of Turtles in Time, so pretty unique boss here. Differentiates it from the other games. He throws kunai at you. Again, hopping from side of the screen to the other side of the screen. Basically, you also, on easy and normal, he only calls out more foot soldiers to fight you if you defeat the ones that are on screen already. So you're basically just trying to avoid them the whole time because, you know, you don't want him to call out more of them. And there we go.
He lied when he said the only way to beat him was to beat his foot soldiers. I proved him wrong.
Yep.
He just exploded right next to us. We didn't feel that at all.
Love when that happens.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're headed to the Gauntlet, this is the boss rush area. So all the bosses that we already fought, we're going to be fighting them again. But, you know, a little bit different. Not the same. They'll have, you know, slight differences. But we got more pizza monsters here. These ones look more well done. These are actually in Shredder's Revenge. They actually look like pizza. Like they have little pepperonis on them and stuff. It makes them a little more comical. They're still pretty scary though.
They're really cute. I like them.
Yeah, the easiest way to take them out is with that jumping kick, because otherwise they're kind of at a weird angle, so you have to be careful.
Like that.
Yeah. I mean, they got those pizza claws. So we have Leatherhead again. New outfit, totally new outfit. Same Leatherhead. He actually, I believe, there's no difference in difficulty.
No, just he decided to change his color a little bit.
Yeah. You know, it wasn't working for him. So no change in difficulty. I guess the difficulty in this section is that it's a boss rush.
Yeah,
basically fighting them back to back. But we already
a lot of help.
Yeah. We already know how to defeat him. So.
Oh, I thought he was going to do the twirl thing.
Yeah.
No, he's just going to boogie and explode. That's it.
And now Rocksteady. Similar thing, different clothes. Again, you want to basically avoid being too close to him because he can do a kick that will kind of knock you back. But otherwise, he just charges from side of the screen to side of the screen. And it's just about having a rhythm, basically. And one last health bar. There we go. Yep. So the next boss comes out and jumps into the fight immediately with no dialogue, which makes it a little difficult to deal with. There we go. Immediately throws a kunai.
Yeah, that can really mess up your timing, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a similar thing where we're not fighting the foot soldiers and we're just going to fight Tatsu. And avoid them as much as possible.
Change color with them. I thought they
I know. You know, it's because we didn't defeat them. They're the same guys. They didn't need to change their outfit. Let's go.
You know, I'd be pretty amazed if I get through this last without dying. It can be tricky.
Yeah, it definitely can be tricky. So this is a boss that we haven't seen yet. This is Baxter Stockman. My Mausers will stop you. You know, it could happen. They are dangerous.
Oh, they're really cute too.
Yeah, but we're gonna fly and kick them to the face. It's basically this repeated pattern of this flying downwards kick. Because it puts him into, basically, we're in this pattern where we'll end up fighting the Mausers at the same time with the same kick. If you line it up. Yep, there we go. Nice.
Oh.
There we go.
Nope.
But yeah, they can...
Nope.
It's okay, we'll get up again. Let's go. Back in the game. But yeah, they can get super tricky. Like, if they get out of hand, they can, like, grab onto your arms, and then you get that animation where you have to, like, shake them off of your arm.
Yeah, it's definitely so much easier when you have a second player to deal with them.
Yeah.
But, there's some times where I get lucky and he doesn't get me, but those darn Mausers.
Nice. Yeah.
Another trick is if you're really low on life or you don't have any lives left, you can just sit there. Since it's not time, you can just defeat the Mausers and get enough points to get an extra life.
Yeah.
All right, scene 5, final shell shock. We're almost home.
Yes. So this is a giant factory, basically, for a whole bunch of minions that we've fought throughout the game. I really love this level. Like, watch the backgrounds because, like, there's some really cool stuff that happens. So you'll notice there's the Mausers right here, and then they jump out and break the glass, and I think that's so cool.
Nobody cares about them just destroying stuff in here.
Right? We have some more robots that are different from the other robots we've been fighting.
You know, early when I practiced this, I didn't get hit at all. I left ran out.
There we go. Spin, take out these rock soldiers, which is a great place for this because those guys are the worst. More of these. Also, a huge fan of this song, too. I mean, I could say that about almost every track in this game.
Seriously, though. But this one is, like, so much fun. It gets you so hyped for the final level.
Yeah. There's, like, people going, hey, 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 in the background.
And as a kid, I used to tell myself they're, like, going, hey, 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 because we're, like, destroying their stuff. We're all up in their house.
Yeah.
Really?
It's okay, we got him. Also, this really cool, like, glass floor here, I think, is also good sprite work. I really like it.
Indeed. It'd be kind of cool if we could, like, break through it and, like, go to a whole new section.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't, like... I mean, I guess this section has all the dudes coming out of the hatches in the back.
I used to think
is
it
also
was like
quite
laundry
detailed.
sheets or something.
Yeah, yeah. They're here to take out the trash. They just keep replicating more of them.
I want to know who's like pressing the button to send them down here.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I hate these.
Okay, so there's these things that come out of the floor that freeze you.
Yeah. No, I was so close.
Solid ice.
Yeah. Have to be careful because sometimes one or two will still pop up. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah. I also think those sprites in the background are pretty freaky. Oh yes, also there's these random giant bouncing balls that just appear out of nowhere. I don't quite know how that fits in story-wise other than to be like, haha, I got ya.
It doesn't like damage the floor.
Here's a bunch of balls from our yoga studio.
Oh no. But sometimes I can get past it.
Yeah, they're very tricky.
At least I didn't get smushed that time.
Yeah.
That takes away a lot of life when you get flattened like a pancake.
Yeah. Surprising amount of damage there. Yeah, I also think the sprites in the background here are a bit freaky, like the skeleton-looking ones. I guess those are like robotic, like foot soldiers or whatever, but
they are creepy.
They're very creepy.
Even just for like the graphics of this time.
Yeah, yeah.
As a kid.
Yeah. Nice. Ah, yes, more lasers. That again, do not affect the enemies. But you do not want to get caught.
So I was just demonstrating exactly. Oh no. That's twice. That's 3 times now.
I wonder what those are.
Pain.
Yeah, like I wonder what they're for functionally. Like, what purpose do those lasers serve? Anyway, here's Krang. You know, everyone knows Krang. You've seen him on TV, right? But he does a lot of hits. He takes a lot of hits to take out. You want to avoid his kicks. He does a lot of them.
He gets in a bad pattern, and that really irritates me.
Yeah.
It's okay, we'll get him though.
Yeah. He's got a lot of missiles that he shoots out of his chest there. But yeah, you're mainly avoiding his kicks. When he's laughing is also a good time to get him. You know, take advantage of him bragging about how good he is. But when he starts getting low on health, he'll start shooting out these bombs, which you want to avoid. But it means you're almost done with the fight.
Yeah. Like that. I tried to kick him and it didn't work. Oh, that's okay. We're doing some damage.
Get him. Yeah.
He's almost done. Yeah.
Nice. Let's go. Boom. I don't know about that. I think we're gonna beat Super Shredder too. I'm just saying. Classic elevator scene.
These are so fun though. I love these in like retro video games.
Yeah, they're really iconic, honestly. Down to another floor. Fight some more dudes. It's nice that they like went out in order of like what color uniform they were wearing. Got the roadkill Rodneys here. Floor of robots.
That was so rude. There.
Such good music. My God. And we got a whole bunch of Mausers to take out. They also have a very satisfying, like, clink sound when you hit them.
I agree. I love giving a foot to the face and anything.
Yeah. What are these blocking foot soldiers? These are the Ninja Star guys, I think. Yes. Testing my knowledge. Oh, they just came out of the floor. How'd they even do that?
That's some pretty high-tech technology for 1980.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shredder was onto something. All right. Is everyone ready for the final Shredder?
Let's go. So let's go. Let's go. Again, kind of a creepy background. Now I'll show you the real power of the Hyperstone. Let's go. Okay, so he just has like a whole bunch of fire attacks, and you want to avoid them. He also kind of like floats around. You want to avoid that as well. But just basically just trying to keep track of not getting hit, and then you just unleash your attacks on him. But he also has like a whole bunch of different attacks. He has one attack where he like unleashes ooze and it turns you into a baby turtle. Yeah.
That's the green one. You wanna it's fun to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely look it up.
We're coming up close one time.
Yep. That'll be when Shredder's last health bar is eliminated, which is now. Time. Yay! That was great. Cowabunga.
And in our final scene, we see that peace and everything has been restored. We got that Hyperstone back. Nobody cares about this giant rat in the crowd.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, and everybody's happy. And it comes one of my favorite parts. This has been April and now recording. Good night. Woo! Woo,
yeah!
Super excited.
Love that.
All right, everyone. This was a lot of fun. I really love playing this game. Thank you so much, Nichole, for letting me
of course.
show it off. And that's really it from me.
If people wanted to find you to see more of your stuff, where could they find you at?
You can find me at twitch.tv/LinearC, and then my Twitter social is LinearC_Twitch. Generally, you'll find me LinearC_Twitch, something of that nature. And I will also, it's okay to announce, I'm going to be on running at Playing Fatales. I won't be doing Turtles. But I will be doing Resident Evil 2 Remake as Claire in August. So if you're interested in that, because I play all kinds of things. I love Turtles, I love horror games, adventure games, action games. I'm basically like a variety streamer, I guess. So if you like that, go ahead and give me a follow and check me out. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to watch that run. And thank you so much for being on tonight. Pat, we're going to take a really quick break. But, speaking of Flame Fatales and Flame Fatales, GDQ's next all-women and femme speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, returns August 18th through the 25th. If you use !FF in Twitch chat, you can check out the schedule. Let us know what you're looking forward to the most. I'm really excited for Resident Evil now because I actually super love that game. But hang tight, and we will be right back with you after a quick break. Welcome back to As Seen on TV on GDQ Hotfix. I'm Nichole Goodnight, and I hope you're all having a fantastic time thus far. We have another wonderful run coming up, but first, I'd like to remind you that if you missed out on any of our shows or events, be sure to check out the VODs on youtube.com/gamesdonequick. You can catch up on anything that you've missed, and there's just so much content there. Hot fixes and GDQs and speedruns for days. Also, in addition to, we spoke a little about Flame Fatales coming up. We've got GDQ going to PAX West from August 30th to September 2nd. The schedule is now out. Use !PAX in Twitch chat for more info and let us know what you're excited to see. Talk about what your favorite run is. Let's hype that up. I'm so excited. Now, that being said, like I said, we have a very full schedule tonight, and I mentioned something about teamwork. Well, we're going to have a little bit of teamwork because Mario and Sonic are going to go to the Olympics because that's something that they do. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 with Headstrong. Take it away.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Nichole, for having me on.
Of course.
So this game's a little silly just for context for people. I'm sure most people know what happened with the 2020 Olympics. This game came out in 2019 for the 2020 Olympics that took place in 2021. So a little bit silly with everything with that. But yeah, this is obviously how the Olympics is supposed to take place. You just do all of the events. Just specialize in every single event. That's how the Olympics works. Before I start, I do need to actually load the story mode here for everybody. Before I start, you have to do a weird preload before you start the run. Otherwise, I'm going to lose 2 to 4 seconds every single time the game loads. I don't know why. So just ignore everything on the screen. This totally hasn't started yet. There we go. Yeah, so that probably saves 5 to 10 minutes throughout the run just doing that.
Oh my gosh.
It's ridiculous. But I believe should be all good to go.
Perfect.
Let's get this started. And 3, 2, 1, and go.
Good luck.
Thank you. I actually did it right. I have a timer on the side just in case. Good. Because sometimes this game doesn't like to load properly for whatever reason. But I'm glad it worked this time. Because that first load will take either 6 to 8 seconds, depending if you did it right. So, fun little thing for this game, you can only mash one button to mash through text. So the best thing that I can really do, because I'm not very great at alternate mashing, is to do the vibrate mashing with my finger for a lot of this run. Is really tiring, but it's still a fun run. During this section here, Bowser and Eggman are waiting for us to open a package that they sent us of a video game. But we're not sure if we should actually open it or not, or touch it or anything. Luigi even there just says, hey, we probably shouldn't touch this thing. Bowser's upset that we're not doing anything with it. So he just rushes over there. Eggman's very upset with him. And Bowser is gonna scare and then shove Luigi. And he falls on the video game console somehow. I don't know how, but And this is going to be kind of the intro to how this game is going to work. This game takes place in both the 2020 Olympics as well as the 1964 Olympics. So what the video game is based on the 1964 Olympics. That's where Mario, Sonic, Bowser, Eggman, and a Toad, because why not, are going to be in the game for the whole time, basically, trying to escape. So the game will switch between like a 3D perspective and a 2D-ish perspective, like the old sprites, but like freshened up, I guess, if you want to say. And so anytime we're in here, we'll play as Mario and Sonic. And anytime we're in the main 3D 2020 Olympics, we'll be playing as Luigi and Tails. As just like a fun way to let you play as like the sidekick characters, basically. So right here, they're just wondering what the heck happened. Bowser's wondering why it's so retro. But yeah, so Eggman made this video game to trap Mario and Sonic in here. Potentially forever was their goal, but they got sucked in here along with us. And you'll see with the sprites too, between Mario, Sonic, and Bowser and Eggman, how they tried to kind of go off their original sprites between like the 8-bit Mario and 16-bit for Sonic. So like you can see that they're a little graphically better. And you can kind of see who's going to be talking just before, because they all do like little animations. Sonic will blink before he talks. Eggman will like bend his legs. Toad jumps up and down. Mario never talks, obviously, but he will just jump every now and then. And then Bowser like scurries in place and kicks up a bunch of dust just before he talks. So this is where we get to see, look, it's the 64 Tokyo games. We're just outside the main stadium right now. And obviously everyone is kind of clueless here except for Eggman. Eggman is going to tell Bowser here we should just compete in things and get gold medals. He's not going to explain why. He'd rather keep Bowser in the dark because Bowser can be Bowser. And we over here that they're going to compete, so we're like, well, maybe we should compete too? Because obviously they know what's going on. So we're going to come in here, tell them, hey, we're going to compete too. And they're very shocked about this for some reason. I don't know why they would be shocked about it, but... Our very first event here will be this 1964 version of the 100-meter dash. It's very short. Sonic versus Eggman quick race. And the game progressively will get harder as like you go on. So like each event is really easy at the start. Also, Sonic laps the heck out of Eggman here because why not? Just constantly running through the lap. We won our first gold medal in the 1964 games. Well, we have no idea why at the moment, but the game will explain later on. And now we're going to switch back to the 2020 perspective with Luigi wondering what the heck just happened. And as the chapter states, we're going to try and find Tails because we're hoping that Tails can help us figure out the game console because Tails is good with tech and Luigi is not. The beginning of the 2020 story is a little silly because they have no reason to compete, but people just want to compete that badly that they make Luigi wait to figure out what's going on and compete with him anyway. So right here, Amy's gonna butt in. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing here? You wanna race me in the 100-meter dash?" And Luigi's like, "I kind of don't want to, but if you want me to, I guess I will." Because she knows where Tails is, but won't tell us until after we race. So now we're going to do a second 100-meter dash, but this time in the 2020 perspective, which has slightly different mechanics compared to this 1964 one, but not really. In the 1964 one, it's just pressing A. In 2020, you hold R's to like charge here, and then you press A for mashing through here, and then you also get like a little super boost by pressing R to just speed through it. And you can see Amy way in the back there because she doesn't know how to run yet, I guess. So now that we've won, Amy's like, fine, I'll take you, I'll tell you where to find Tails, and I'll come along with you. And then we just take the game console with us, and we're gonna head off. Just exit through the stadium. And you get to wait a lovely amount of time here because the game has to show you every opening area. And at the start, so many places like open up at once. So it just like has to show you, hey, this place is open. This place is open. So we're gonna make our way over here, hoping to find Tails. Although Tails is not actually here. Instead, we're going to talk to this Toad. Toad's going to tell us, yeah, Tails was here, but Tails went elsewhere with Daisy. Very slowly. Sometimes text boxes in the game take a sec for them to just pull up, or even there's times you'll be mashing and on certain text boxes it just like doesn't progress for a little bit, like it's loading while the text box is up, loading the next text box. But we made this little pit stop, and now the game's going to show us more places. It's very important that we know about all of these places right now, of course. We don't even go to that place for the next 50 minutes. Honestly, we don't go to a lot of these places for the next like 15 minutes. That one we don't even go to for like an hour and a half.
Amazing. But at least now you know where it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now.
Hopefully you don't forget. So now we're going to head over to the gymnastics center where Daisy and Tails are supposed to be. However, Tails isn't here because Tails is off doing other things. But as I mentioned before, people really want to compete, and they don't care that we're trying to figure out why Mario and Sonic are in a video game. So Daisy and Amy are going to compete in gymnastics here on the floor exercise specifically. And this is one of the text boxes that just sit there. And all their little animations. As I mentioned, they're very easy to beat at the beginning of the story mode. The difficulty just kind of like very slowly ramps up. So the goal through here is just to make sure that I finish before Daisy, and that's it. It doesn't matter what kind of score I get really, as long as I finish before her. So Amy's just kind of going along through routine-ish. She's not gonna be very happy with me here. She complains a lot because she can't balance on one leg. Because there's no reason to try to balance here. Doesn't matter if we get really good landings or not. Again, just have to finish before Daisy because she can't score very well. This part wants us to spin the stick a lot, but you can just not. You score better than her just by pressing down really quickly. So that's gymnastics, very, very difficult. Amy just barely gets through there. So now that we beat Daisy, Daisy will tell us that Tails went over to the skate park. So now we'll head over to the skate park and Daisy will come with us. because everyone just kind of tagged along. Luigi's explaining the situation and why we needed to find Tails. And now Daisy is happy to join. Even though we leave them there, they're technically with us. Alright, so now we finally get to Tails so that we can figure out what's going on, except Tails is wondering why Sonic isn't here. So Sonic is supposed to compete against Tails, but Tails is so focused on that fact that Sonic isn't here and won't let us explain where Sonic is. And so just asked us to take Sonic's place. And so we're gonna compete in skateboarding against Tails as Luigi for Sonic. Tails' score here is really sad at only 96 points. You'll see very quickly that it's not a very high score. I feel bad for Tails here, because like you can just crush Tails really badly. So at this point, I've already beat Tails. I don't actually have to play anymore, but I will play a little bit and just mess around. Again, the beginning is so silly with the scores that you have to beat. Because you do have to win. Get all the new trick bonuses. It's actually really funny. So if you put Luigi like on the proper angle, you can actually just let him do his own thing like this, and he can actually score well enough on his own without input to beat Tails. It's just not always consistent, so I'd rather not like risk it or anything. But it's really silly. Yeah, Luigi's kicking butt. So Tails got 96 points, and I am currently at 376 points. So poor Tails is just destroyed here. There is skateboarding in the Olympics. Anything that's in this game is in the actual Olympics. Skateboarding was first implemented in the Olympics at the 2020 Olympics. That was the first time it was shown. All right, so here we finally get to explain to Tails what's going on. And Tails isn't really sure what we're supposed to do with this. But we're now going to switch over to the 1964. And they're all just going to watch what's going on. Tails sees that they're all trying to compete in the games, and they don't know why, and Mario and Sonic don't know why, and Bowser doesn't know why. So our first game in 1964 games here is long jump. Is the only thing we're doing here? No, there's other things that are going to happen here. They're just not games related. So here's Bowser practicing his long jump. So Bowser usually gets like a 4.5 on the long jump, something like that. So you don't really have to try that hard to beat Bowser here. So I got 5.9. That's plenty. He got 4.3. So now the second attempt, you can just kind of make Mario a little sad and just kind of run off the edge. He totally jumped, I promise. And you have to do a third one. So we're just gonna run off the edge again. Mario's just like, what the heck? But we beat Bowser. That's all we gotta do. Now he's very frustrated, marching in place. So right here, Eggman is going to explain that in order for us to get out of here, like in order for us to get out of the video game, they need to win gold medals. If I remember right, it's 16 gold medals total is what's required to get out of the video game. It's like a backdoor that Eggman put in the game just in case you somehow ended up stuck in here too, so that he can get out. And then Toad was up there the whole time. They never knew. And Toad's coming down here to tell us now, hey, they're trying to collect gold medals so that they can escape. And we're like, oh crap, we can't let them do that. We better follow them so that we can get the gold medals instead. But we come up here and Eggman's already gone. Bowser's just staring at a wall or something. And then he heads off, and then we're gonna follow them. Well, after Pecky here tells us where they went. Yeah, as people have mentioned in the chat there, this is sadly the last Mario and Sonic Olympic Games that will be released. It was officially announced last week, I think.
Oh no!
That they're not doing any more. They'd rather focus. They said that the reasoning is that they'd want to work on cheaper games, esports related things, and NFTs.
Oh no!
Those are the reasonings for no more of these games. So it's a little sad, but at least they gave us a really nice one for as the last one. Like, I love this game. It's my favorite of them. So I'm glad at least we got one more good one out of it. So right here, Eggman is on a bullet train, and we have to catch him. And obviously Sonic is pretty fast, so we're gonna just run and chase down the bullet train. Luckily, you don't actually have to mash too fast in this minigame, unlike others. So you can take a little bit more of a casual approach to mashing here. But we're already catching up to the bullet train, because obviously bullet trains are slow, and Sonic is just really fast. So there's Eggman, he's just chilling. thinks he's going really fast. Jumping over random things. And then these last spikes we don't actually have to jump over because we have a shield. And there we go, we did it in under a minute. So this is probably, at least to me, the silliest thing with like the perspective things that they have with this game. So Sonic is looking for Eggman. But Eggman's right there. But Sonic can't see him. And is wondering
so
where he is. Oh yeah, so well. And then he even comes out like that. Oh, totally didn't see him. Nope. And then he gets really close slowly. Eggman's like, oh crap, he sees me. And then Sonic's just like, nah, he's not there. He can't be there. Or is he? He could be there. And then he leaves.
Oh my gosh, so observant.
Very observant. Totally behind that tree the whole time. So now it's our time to chase Bowser, now that we've chased Eggman. Bowser's mode of transportation he's decided on is a boat. So we're going to chase him on a boat. Mario's just like, what the heck, where'd he go? Takes his time to talk to Toad before actually chasing Bowser, of course. Bowser in his giant boat up there. And then we have to dodge other boats and some Cheep Cheep. Because you don't want to run into a boat. especially those ones. They're fairly large. But you can get little boosts off these, I guess, wave ramps, if that's what you want to call them. And you can even bounce off the Cheep Cheeps like that. Now we're just going to dodge some boats. And then go back to jumping off the waves. And off some Cheep Cheeps. And we'll dodge those ones. And then that's the boat game. We beat Bowser. He's very slow. But also in the same vein as how Eggman got away earlier, Bowser's right here. We know he's right here. But Mario and Toad get into a very deep conversation about what they should do. And Bowser's just going to slowly slip away in the background. This is a very needed conversation that they're having here. And wondering what they're doing. And then there goes Bowser. And then they're just like, wait, where'd he go? He was just here. And Toad still has no idea until Mario tells him there. And then Toad has to go look. Because, you know, this is a very large dot. Sonic's here to tell us that Eggman got away. And now we tell Sonic that Bowser got away. So we definitely got a lot going on here. Now we're gonna go chase them again, except we don't actually get to continue this chase because now we're gonna switch perspectives after we see Bowser has won a gold medal, his first gold medal. I don't believe it tells you what he won that in ever. He won a gold medal for something. But now it's time to switch the perspectives for the lost game system. As the chapter states, we're no longer going to be able to keep the game system. So right now they're wondering, why are they competing in the game? And they're like, oh, they must be trying to get medals. And that's probably a way for them to get out or something. So they're like, okay, we should do that too, for some reason. So everyone out here is going to try and get gold medals too, even though they have no reason to right now. But that's just what they think they have to do. But Bowser Jr. here is a little thief and knows that Bowser is something to do with that. He's not sure what's going on, but he just wants to play the video game. So he stole it. He likes video games, he wants to play video games, so he took it. And now we're wondering, all right, well, we gotta go do those, we gotta go win some gold medals. We also have to try and get the game back. And Tails is joining the party. And we've lost the game system, so now we're gonna leave from here so we can go and find Bowser Jr. But we don't have access to any other locations that we can win gold medals at right now, so we need to get registrations from Silver over here. However, somehow Silver's registrations, or whatever you want to call them, for being able to enter the games are on top of this tower. I don't really know how they got there, but they're up there. So Tails is going to climb this tower, although, okay, everyone knows that Tails can fly. But Tails is not going to fly all the way to the top of the tower, because why would he do that? So he's just going to fly to the obstacle course on the tower and then do the obstacle course first to get to the step. So we're going to climb up this, apparently slightly incorrectly. That's okay. There's lots of random things trying to kill us, like these spike balls. So make sure we avoid them. Maybe, oh, that one got me. Ah, dang it. That one's a little sketchy. Oh, that one got me too. What is this? We'll get up there eventually, maybe. And actually have this fail when I was de-resting, so I don't remember how long I have to wait for the spike ball cycles. But things will go fine. Maybe. Or I'll miss. Alright, we're just gonna go up here normally. We'll take this little route. That way I get a checkpoint over here. This one's really slow. Hurry up, we've only got 59 seconds. Okay, there we go. That time we got through the spikes. And there we are. There's the registration, way on top of the tower for some reason. That was a little silly, but we made it up there. You have a lot of time to get up there. But now we've got our registration for swimming and climbing, and I think karate as well. So now we're gonna head over to do more climbing, but this time actual climbing, like the sports climbing and not just climbing a random tower. After we watch opening of these areas. So the climbing, as shown from the earlier games, is also very simple to actually beat them here. She usually gets like 19 meters up, which takes like 10 seconds to get to, maybe-ish. Normally in runs, I'll just use this as like a little bit of a break, but I'll try and actually like do some of the climbing, but I haven't really climbed farther than the 19 in a very long time. Oh, she even got 17 this time. Oh boy. She didn't even make it to the checkpoint. So Daisy's gonna compete here so that we can try and get the game system back from Bowser Jr. I guess she got to the first checkpoint. I forgot that there was a first checkpoint. Yeah, obviously this is how you do sports climbing. You just jump really far up to some of these. So that blue line is where she got to. That's as far as we have to go technically, but I'll try and go a little further. Since we have another minute to kill while we're waiting here. But at this point, even if I fall or anything, I have that checkpoint that's above where she got to, so we can just have fun. This is like a quick way of climbing. Messed it up a little bit. That's okay. Just launch yourself way up there. Made 40 meters. Yay. But after we finish climbing, we're gonna find out that Bowser Jr. just left. He didn't care anymore. He didn't want to wait. He doesn't believe us that Bowser is in the game right now and has no clue. He just wants to play the video game. That's all that's on his mind. So after this, we gotta try and find him. Good job, Daisy. You kind of crushed it. It's also nice of them to have like just an infinitely high rock climbing wall, because that's totally how those work.
Sounds super cool.
Can you imagine just like climbing up and it just keeps getting taller above you?
I'd probably cry. I'd probably super cry.
Just like there's really no end. I'd probably just stop and just like, can I just get down?
Can this be over actually? Thank you.
So we're following Bowser Jr. over here to swimming. We're going to be swimming against Wendy. Because again, we're trying to win gold medals because we don't know, honestly. Luigi and Tails just really want medals because they noticed that Mario and Sonic are trying to get medals as well, so they want them too. So Silver is going to be racing with Wendy here in swimming because the hedgehogs are known for their great swimming.
Mm-hmm.
The swimming's pretty simple. The same as with the running at the start, where we're going to hold R to charge up. Instead of pressing A, we're going to press down. And then we're just going to like wiggle the sticks left and right and make sure we don't go over the top here. Just make sure we stay in this little yellow part. I think I actually went over the top slightly, but that's okay. And then we're just going to spam the stick really fast with our special. For the back half of the race. And there we go. That's swimming. You just fly over the water for half of it, no problem. But it's totally not a violation of like the swimming code of conduct or anything, just not swimming. Yes, Metal Sonic can compete in swimming. Any of the characters can compete in swimming when you're doing just like the quick matches and not the actual story mode. So we're still trying to get this game system back from Bowser Jr. Still just doesn't know what's going on whatsoever. So we're just like, why did he leave? We gotta find him again. Around Tails. Sadly, Tails likes to get in the way when you're trying to run like the opposite direction from where you came in. So you've got to make sure you dodge Tails, because otherwise Tails won't move out of the way. So coming up here is one of my favorite noises that any of the characters make, because they all make a noise when they talk, but Eggman Nega here, he oh-woes, so I'm just gonna be quiet. You can hear him oh-woe. I just love his oh-woe.
It's perfect.
He doesn't do it every time, but it's just a few times throughout. You just hear him just oh-woe. Alright, so we're going to be fighting him in karate. Hopefully this goes well. I'm literally just going to spam kicks on him and hope he plays nice. This is one of the more RNG parts of the run. He's not playing nice. Can I kick you, please? Thank you. Ah, he grabbed me. If you get taken down like that, you get 2 points for it, but it also like makes you restart. All right, we just gotta hit him one more time. There we go. So that's the first like RNG section of the run. Everything up to this point is technically fairly consistent, but there are just random RNG points in the run that can kind of screw you over. That's the first of them. Because there's literally all you do is you just kick and hope he lets you kick him. Sometimes he'll block, sometimes he won't. So now Eggman Nega here is going to take the game console, so now we can't get it still either, because he's going to analyze it and try and figure out a way to get Bowser and Eggman out of the game without getting Mario and Sonic out of the game. And Bowser Jr. still wants the game for himself to play the game anyway. So now we're not really sure what to do, so we're just gonna go and win more gold medals. as well as talk to people for some story progression so that we know where we're going. Go over to the stadium here, and we're gonna start a conversation here, and then it's just gonna switch perspectives before we continue. So we're here to just try and win more gold medals while we try to figure things out, but now it's gonna kick us out of 2020, and we're gonna go back into the video game, into the 1964 game, for another showdown. We're in here for one game, which is Vault. After, again, as we saw earlier, Bowser won a gold medal in something. And now we're going to compete against Eggman in the Vault. And Bowser's very excited for winning the gold medal and bragging about it. And then they're very shocked to see that we found them and that we're here to try and get a gold medal too. And very mad at us. I love their little jumps and like the steam coming out of their head. Just trying to get the gold medal here. So there's just one little thing you have to do here. You can't actually win if you select easy. You have to at least go to normal. Otherwise you can't score high enough to win. So you have to make sure you don't like overmash there. So we're gonna do 2 vaults. Hopefully we only have to really do one of them. Very high off the vault. With a perfect landing. Should be enough to win. It's now the second vault because we've already scored high enough. And we still have to do technically the same vault. We're just gonna mash run and then we're gonna fail really bad. And make Mario a little upset with us as he just sits there. And there we go, we won our gold medal. And we're getting a little more dialogue here. Them being upset that we got the medal. Eggman is just gonna say, hey, we're just gonna go win other ones. There's more medals to be won. And now we're done in there. We're gonna leave the video game and go back to 2020. For chapter 7. We can analyze the game and see if we can find a way out. But first we have to win the gold medal because it's very important. And this will be against Vector in Discus. This time will be Tails competing against Vector. Right now they're explaining the situation, that they're in the video game, and we're trying to find a way to get them out. Discus is a little weird. You like the way to throw farther, you like can control the discus disc in the air. Like you have to like make it so that the wobble works out properly, but you don't actually have to throw it like that far in this, luckily, for that to matter. So like I just like crushed Vector there. I didn't mean to throw it that far actually, but that's okay. And then on the second one, we're just going to over-rotate and we're going to throw it into the net. Because Tails is very good at throwing. And that is Discus done. So we won another gold medal for really no reason, but we won a gold medal.
We take those.
Exactly. As long as you get the medal. So, Vector's gonna join us now and told us that we should go talk to Toadette. So we're gonna go talk to Toadette, who's just right over here. And we're gonna race Toadette for another gold medal in hurdles, which is very weird that Toadette is the one doing hurdles. Assuming I do the race properly, you get to watch Toadette in the background jumping over hurdles that are literally taller than her, and it's pretty great. Like, Silver is not that tall either, but still a little bit taller than Toadette.
On your marks. Ready.
So with this, it's just mash A and then press B at the right time so that you can go over. So there's Toadette in the back jumping over hurdles. Honestly, she should be on the high jump for jumping over those hurdles. If she can jump that high comparatively to her own size. So now we're just kind of all getting together, wondering where we should go next. Head out of here. We're making our way to table tennis. All right, we're going to first have to do this. Sorry. I have to talk to this toad to find out where we're going next. There's one dialogue there saying, hey, I don't know what you should do, but you should go over here instead. So that's required. We can't just skip talking to Toad there. And we're going to come over here. And we're going to get two dialogue text boxes this time, telling us to go to the table tennis area. And we're going to run back. Definitely the most riveting of gameplay right there. Alright, so now we get here, we find out that this is where Eggman, Nega, and Bowser Jr. are. And that Vector's already here. Because why not? So now we're going to be competing to try and get the game console back, but that's still not going to happen. But this time will be Vector competing against Zaz in table tennis. This is his way of like keeping us away from the game console, basically. Like, hey, you can't have it. So you're gonna compete to keep yourself preoccupied while I can continue to continue analysis on this thing. So table tennis is fairly straightforward. Just try and win as quick as possible. When that happens, sometimes he gets stuck trying to like specifically, he wants to hit it a certain way, but I want him to hit it a different way, and he ends up just not hitting it all, which is really silly. Oh, cool, we got a serve race there. Nice and quick. Also, depending on the kind of hit that they hit back to us will depend how quick this will go. So because he's not hitting back our hits, which are the ones with the red streaks, I can't hit them as quickly back to him. I just kind of have to wait for him to actually start doing the proper ones. So it can take a little bit of time. But the whole goal is just to have him do that, and then you spike it and score. And there we go. So that's table tennis. So now we're going to find out that Eggman Nega also has no idea how to get them out. This is him working on stuff. There's another, oh, whoa. Like, there's no way to free them. I can't get them out. And that's all we get to know for now on that story. Now we're going to go back into the video game. For one of the more annoying ones of the games, we're going to be doing Judo next. Judo is one of like the big few that can lose a ton of time just because of RNG. There's very few buttons that you actually press in Judo. And once you've like grabbed onto Bowser, who we'll be competing against in order to try to throw him, you can only hold left or right, and that's it. And just hope that Bowser holds the opposite direction, holds in the same direction as you, so that you can throw him. It's totally up to what Bowser decides to do, and it kind of sucks, but you just kind of work with it. And story here is just, we're still trying to follow them around, basically. They said that they're going to go over to the judo area to try and win a gold medal, so we're going to go there too. This time they actually expected us. All the other times they were shocked about us following them for some reason, but this time it's actually expected. And Eggman thinks that we have no chance of beating Bowser at Judo because he's a heavyweight class comparatively to Sonic. So you get to watch Sonic throw Bowser.
The athletes are in position. The match has begun. Such careful footwork. Sonic goes for the grab. A firm grab. Sonic.
This is literally what we do. Is just kind of hope that Bowser lets us throw him.
Sonic goes for the grab. A firm grab. Sonic going for the throw.
Sonic going for the throw. So I didn't throw him quick enough. So it's just a Waza Ai, which is 1 point, and you need 2 point. You can actually win in one throw if you throw them fast enough, which did not happen there. So I'm just gonna he reversed me. Now I have to stop Bowser.
They back off. A firm grab. Sonic going for the throw. It's a ferocious.
Come on, Bowser.
They back off.
You would be mean.
Firm grab. Sonic going for the throw. It's getting
Sonic going for the throw.
back off. Sonic goes for the grab.
It goes for the grab.
Sonic.
There we go. That was terrible. Oh well.
Clean throw. Sonic, a well-fought victory.
I have like a slight strat that I came up with like last week, but it only really works if things go like a certain way right at the start, but it didn't happen that way, so just kind of had to hope for the best. It's all good though. Happens. Gotta love RNG. So they're gonna head off. Try and get more gold medals. But we're going to try and chase them down before they get there. So we're going to be, as Sonic, chasing Eggman. Eggman's going to be in a car. He decided that the bullet train wasn't fast enough, but obviously a car is faster than a bullet train, so he can obviously escape in a car. Definitely. He can totally outrun Sonic in a car compared to a bullet train. So Toad's just telling us where'd they go, and Toad's letting us know, hey, he went on the highway. So Sonic is now going to run on the highway and dodge cars and try and catch up to Eggman. This whole little game here. Some of the cars will try and like juke you out like that, so you're going to have to dodge them. And the perspective is a little weird, so I have a tendency to run into some of the ones that move because I think I can get around them one way, but I actually can't. But yeah, we just jump on the car. You have to do that 4 times. So he runs away after we jump on the car, and then we keep going. Just dodging cars as we go. If you want to get good score, then you want to like dodge the cars really closely, because that'll give you a little bit of points extra, but the points aren't really that important unless you want to get a high score on it. There's also bananas, as you have seen here. There are some bananas on the road that I guess the other cars are dodging too. We got one more to go. There's the cars and the bananas. I got hit by a car there. That's fine. And then the last jump. And there we go. And then he crashes into the side of the road. And we fought Eggman. Trying to get Eggman to tell us what's going on. Turns out it's not actually Eggman for... I don't know. However that happened. It's just a pig. It's not actually Eggman. Fooling us.
Oh.
So obviously this pig was driving the car the whole time. Take that however you want. And now we're gonna go trying to find out where they went. Which just means going back to the stadium. This time we're gonna go over to this corner of the stadium where they are hiding. This is where the Olympic torches or the Olympic flame rather for these games. But we won't find out what happens with that storyline until later. It just gets left off for now. For now, we're gonna go back and do some more 2020 games, win gold medals for no reason. Gotta get the golds. There you go. We still have no reason to be getting these gold medals in the 2020 version, but I mean, whatever, I guess. They still think that that's what's needed to be done. And Eggman is gonna try and do some more analyzing while we are busy doing other things. Alright. Head on out of here now. This time we're going to be going to do the triple jump. It's going to be Amy against Espio? Yeah, Espio. I don't remember everyone's name in this game. There's so many characters in this game, and I don't know the Sonic characters as well as I would like.
Greetings.
But I have tried my best to at least remember most of them. So you get 2 attempts at the triple jump. As long as we beat him on one of them, that's all that matters. Triple jump is just mashing for the start, like most things. Then you gotta do a hop, step, and a jump. X, Y. Apparently I did that perfectly. Good job. I don't actually usually try to go for a perfect off the first jump, but that's fine. Doesn't lose any time. It also doesn't lose any time for like trying again, so you can just totally try again here, and it doesn't matter. Oh, I almost got another good one. Oh well. There's SBO still jumping. So there we go. Got another gold medal for no reason, but at least we got another gold medal. And that is literally all that happens there. So now we're gonna head off this way. So this next thing coming up, there's two ways you can do this. This is basically like a Where's Waldo kind of thing. You need to find the toad in the crowd of Shy Guys at the start, and it gets progressively harder to where you're finding a toad that's holding a very specific item compared to other toads in a sea of toads. And it's very random and is just kind of annoying to do. So I'm not actually going to be doing it. With the side mini games, you can fail them 3 times, and then it just lets you skip it because the game is nice that way sometimes. But the last 2, because there's 4 total challenges you have to do here. The last 2 can be really annoying, but you can also get it done really fast, as shown by the 4-second time I have there as my best. But it's better to just fail. In this case, it's not that much slower and it's consistent. So we're just gonna spam click on this Shy Guy. This is probably one of the more annoying mini games for people, and also a lot of people didn't really know that you could just fail and skip them, which I mean is fair because it doesn't tell you can until after you failed once. So you fail and then you play again because you can't select the thing until after you failed 3 times. So now we're gonna go again, try and find Toad, but we found a Shy Guy. Whatever shall we do? Just keep spam clicking on the Shy Guy. I guess it'll work eventually, maybe. Where is this one anyway? I didn't see it. Now it's off to the left. All right, and now we're gonna do it one more time. As much as I would have loved to do this for the showcase for the game, it's so random that I didn't want to try it. I didn't trust myself enough. Also, this is now the second time I've ever had this happen, actually. This happened the last time I did this too, is sometimes it just grabs a Shy Guy way off to the side. For some reason, the cursor is supposed to be centered at the beginning, but it can sometimes catch a Shy Guy on its way down. So it just picks a random Shy Guy in the middle of nowhere. So now we've got a bunch of other places we can go to now. We've got registration for 3 new places from Yoshi. He has a cute little giggle coming up here. Yeah, that one. Alright, so now we are going to go and win another gold medal. There's lots of gold medals to be had. This time we're going to be going to do Canoe. It's going to be Luigi and Tails versus Waluigi and Wario. After we find out about the government building. That we won't be going to for a very long time. Make our way over here. Have a chat with Wario and Waluigi, not Wario and Wario. This is just them saying that they're totally gonna win. Gold medal's gonna be theirs. But Tails is just letting them know, hey, nope, we're totally gonna beat you guys. So the canoe's a little weird. technically you're playing with a computer, but the computer times things the same as you for the most part. So you just kind of have to watch the paddle to make sure you time things properly. Same as any of the 2020 games, you hold R at the start, and you press down to start, and then the rest of this is just pressing down. Just making sure that you time the down presses properly to get perfect until the last, I think it's like 200 meters is what it's considered, maybe 100, 150, something like that, where you just get to match it. And it also gives you this weird camera perspective that actually kind of throws off my timing. There it goes. So now you just mash down for the rest of it. And there we go. We've won another gold medal. Luigi didn't say it there, I don't think, but sometimes after winning there, Luigi's like, Luigi #1, yeah!
He's so proud.
He is so proud of it. Sometimes he's silent, sometimes he says something else, but I just love when he says that one. He's so happy about it. It's just them saying, hey, yeah, we'll join you guys. Why not? Luigi's wondering, what are we gonna do now? And then they realize, wait, Bowser Jr. Yeah, we should go find Bowser Jr. Maybe there's an update on the video game. So Bowser Jr. is over at archery. But as this game likes to do, we're going to get a little bit of a cliffhanger after talking to Bowser Jr. And we're not going to be doing archery until the next time we come back here. And it's just going to send us off into the game. It also does like a fun little cliffhanger thing. You hear someone off in the distance who you're going to be competing against, but they don't actually show up on the screen. Bowser Jr. just took our gold medals because everyone thinks we need gold medals, so Bowser Jr. just stole them because that's the best way to get gold medals. So that was your sound hint for who we may be competing against. It's just that, huh? As we go back into the video game. Now we get to find out why Bowser and Eggman are over here. They don't know that we're here yet. So we're just gonna hide away and find out what the plan is. Eggman explains to Bowser here that this is where you put the gold medals to escape with what seems to be an earthquake sound for some reason. So that's the slot for all gold medals to go into. And now Mario and Sonic are like, hey, thanks for letting us know. Now we know what we have to do. Just gotta get more gold medals and put them in here. Also, I didn't mention this earlier, but I love how everyone just like understands Mario jumping. Like everyone knows that when Mario jumps, they know what he's saying. He doesn't have to use his words.
Words aren't needed here.
No. Just jumping. Everyone understands the language of jumping. So this is something that we didn't actually know for a while, but if you exit out the top instead of the bottom here, it kicks you directly to the map instead of having to go through like a second screen to exit. I don't really know why they did it that way, but whatever. It's slightly faster, so. Now we're going to be competing in diving. It's going to be Sonic versus Eggman, I think, is who you compete here. Again, hedgehogs and water go very well together, of course.
The crowd is watching. Here's a perfect.
Doesn't actually matter how well we do on this first dive. There's 4 dives total, but you can't score well enough if you use the top dives option to try and like score.
The athlete is calm. He was very strong. Going for it.
But it also doesn't lose time to try, so you can try or not try. So like, I won't score well enough on this one. I have to wait till the next one. Almost got there. Got a 54.
The crowd is watching quiet. Here's the routine begins with.
I messed that one up. Let's hopefully not mess up the next one. Otherwise, I will lose.
Seems he didn't really push
Accidentally tapped L before hitting left there.
What intense focus. The root very strong. This should net and a rotation. This should net adds a somersault. This should net adds a somersault.
Okay, that should be good enough. It's a little sloppy, but it should be fine.
Judges think
Okay, good. We didn't lose.
the gold medal.
We won a gold medal. I like how they just like, and he adds a somersault. Just like constantly calling out what Sonic's doing. So right here, Eggman notices up on like the balconies, there's like a little board. Is what this is supposed to be. It kind of looks like a game console-ish thing, letting us know that there's power-up items on the way. So Eggman Nega is trying to help them win gold medals in here by giving them power-ups. But we won't know anything about the power-ups until later, because now we got to go back to the other perspective. Now that we can actually do archery this time. And learn who we're going to be competing against. And as was guessed in the chat, it is Peach. This is going to be Daisy versus Peach at archery. And we really want Peach to shoot as quick as possible. There's like a special you can get if you get 2 bullseyes in a row. And we don't want her to do that because she takes a very long time to shoot every time. And her getting the special shot just takes even longer. So we'll hope she doesn't do it. If she does, oh well. But right now they're explaining everything of what's going on to Peach. And Peach is striking a bargain with Bowser Jr. that this is for the gold medals, like all of the ones that Bowser Jr. stole. So 1 match of archery for a bunch of gold medals. Archery is a bit weird. First we have to skip the practice session. Then you have to hold L and then R to shoot. No, Peach, you're not supposed to get the center. Peach, there you go. Yep, aim up. There you go. Perfect. Good job. So you gotta do 3 rounds of this total. So this is our super shot. This is why you don't want Peach to have it, because it takes forever. It was kind of poor, but it's fine. Have to score better than Peach. These were 2 really bad shots. No, Peach, not the center. No. Alright, so Peach is gonna get her super shot. It's fine. Although it does make the score a little closer, which can be a little scary when I'm not scoring very well. Been better. Hopefully we'll be fine. It'll be good. Okay, good. We won. 72 to 68. That was a little closer than I would have liked, but it's fine. Now here's a bunch of dialogue of these 2 congratulating one another on competing, and then Bowser Jr. saying, whatever, I'm going to keep them anyway. Still trying to be a thief. And then gives in, saying, fine, I'll just give you the medals back. Now we've got our medals back from Bowser Jr. And we're gonna go win more gold medals. And try and find where Eggman Nega is to see if he has figured anything else out about the game console. And for some reason, Peach has the boxing one. So we're gonna go box in her place. Which is probably a good thing because boxing is against Zavok and he's much larger than Peach. But at the same time, we're gonna be boxing Zavok with Luigi, which isn't honestly any better, but it's fine. Boxing is hopefully going to go well. I did actually make a decent strat that works fairly well with boxing, but I do have to focus slightly during this one because you have to make sure you do specifically 16 specific punches before I try and knock him out. In order to knock him out quickly, boxing can go pretty poorly if it doesn't work properly. But we are just here to win another gold medal. Alright, hopefully I can count to 16 properly because it gets a little silly because you have to count when you're hitting and hopefully not overcount. And he'll hit you a bunch too. I hope I counted right. That was really bad, actually. He kept hitting me a lot more than I wanted him to. We're gonna find out. He'll stay down if I did it right. Otherwise, this is gonna take a long time. Okay, that looks good.
Yeah,
we're good. So there you go. Luigi kicked Zavok's butt in one round.
He's so strong.
He's so strong. Now, this is probably one of the longer sections of dialogue, is just in between these next games. People gloating and figuring things out. Now we're gonna go back into the video game. Oh, not quite, sorry. We gotta go back over here to Eggman Nega first for more dialogue. Forgot about that. Over. So here we're finding out that he's figured out something, and that he's going to be sending those power-ups that we saw earlier into the game. And he's also just telling Luigi and Tails, hey, I still don't know how to get them out or anything. They're still stuck in there. He's letting him know about the power-ups. that he added new code to the game somehow. He can't get them out, but he can definitely add more code. Which is what's going on here. But Bowser Jr., being awful, just smacks a bunch of buttons and then hits yes. And that doesn't send the power-ups directly to Bowser and Eggman. It just sends them all over the place, just all over the world in the game. So they have to go and find them. Bowser Jr. is always messing everything up. Scattered items. And you just get to watch them all fall like shooting stars, basically. Then we get to see this lovely, totally coded message again. So the next game we're going to be doing will be Mario versus Eggman. They're going to be doing shooting. Because, you know, Mario's been great at shooting games.
Mm-hmm.
And
Famed shooting game winner.
oh, very much famed. It'll also be the first time we see a power-up used. Eggman will be using the first power-up. They are in the game, they are called magic rolls, but it's basically magical sushi that somehow gives them power. And what power, I'm not entirely sure, because Eggman talks about, oh, he feels the power going, like, flowing through and whatnot, but, like, we're shooting a gun. Like, does he really need power to shoot the gun? There's his magical sushi. The miracle roll. It also shows him like moving in like slow motion a little bit too. Right there. So now we're just like, we're gonna have to beat him anyway. Power up or no power up, we still gotta win the gold medal. But he still doesn't do good. He only gets 19 points here. And the fastest way to do shooting is we're going to hit the first few. And you'll notice we've got like the bonus time in the corner there. At the very end, there'll be like a bonus round where a bunch of these will be shot fairly quickly.
Right on target.
And as you level up, these will get smaller and more abundant. However, we're not going to level up any more past this, because we don't want to have too much extra bonus time, so now we're going to fail a bunch. But also fail fast, so that we still keep enough bonus time that we can score enough in the bonus round to beat Eggman.
It didn't hit. Let's see this to the end. A miss. Will he make the shot? That missed. We're now in bonus.
Alright, so now it's time for bonus.
Should be careful.
Where we're going to be doing a lot more. Where most of our points will come from. Center ones there, holy cow. A lot in the center. So there we go. We won 22 to 19 after all of that. Very difficult. That the power up of the magical sushi was very helpful for Eggman, totally. Now he's just mad at us. Just like, dang it, why did I lose again? Now we're just going to try and find Bowser. Hopefully Bowser doesn't find one too. But instead of finding Bowser, we are going to find our own magical sushi inside of a museum. But the museum is guarded, and we have to sneak our way through the museum to get to our magical sushi. This is one of the more, like, tough to do mini games to do quickly. It's also really funny because for the first, like, year that we did runs of this game, we had no idea that there were secret doors that you could open up to make this go quicker. And they save like 40-ish seconds. It's like 40, 45 seconds, which is really silly. But at least we found out that they existed. So Mario's gonna be sneaky here. And then we'll open up our first secret door in this next room. I tried to go fast. Oh well, that's fine. We have plenty of time. We don't mess anything else up too silly. There's so much time on this to like get through. This will be our next hidden door here. So instead of having to go all the way back around, you can just open up this door. Grab this key, because apparently you need 2 keys to open up a door sometimes, for some reason.
Super locked door. Super secure door.
Oh, very secure. This last one needs 3 keys even.
Oh my gosh.
So for this one, there's like a weird strat where if you like get up against the wall here, it makes it so that the light from this next guy takes longer to like move between the positions for some reason, making it easier to make this cycle here. Don't know what causes that for anything, but it's nice. I got caught on stuff. Uh-oh. Please don't catch me. Please don't catch me. This is scary. Wait, catch me. I don't know if I should just wait or not. I haven't missed that cycle in a long time. I don't know where he's gonna go. Oh no. Okay, he's going back up. We're good.
Good.
Okay, there we go. A little slow, but we're fine. Now they're chasing us out of here. They're like, what the heck? Why were you in there? We got our magical sushi. I don't think we actually ever used them, but we have it. Oh no, they do eat it, never mind. Mario just doesn't think there's any flavor to it. Alright, so here is another little silly mini game. This is another one that we're going to be failing, but this time it's actually faster to fail it. It's your classic like Sonic and Tails style on a plane kind of thing, but with Mario and Sonic instead. It's like a classic kind of like side-scroller shooter, but it's just faster to fail it 3 times, so we're just gonna die real quick. Saves like 12 seconds over actually doing it. Mario's driving the plane. Hopefully he knows how. He definitely knows how to fly it currently. He doesn't know how to dodge things yet.
one of these skills is also very important, but he'll be fine.
Yeah, totally.
He's doing great.
All right, let's see if he can do it again. You got this, Mario. Maybe. You're not supposed to sit inside. I don't even know what they are. They just look like mechanical chickens to me. I don't know if that's what they're actually supposed to be or not, but this will be the last fail that we have to do. Try an overmash and skip the event. The canon reason is definitely because Mario's flying the plane. If it was Tails, they wouldn't have to fail. Now we are going to head back over to the 2020 version. It's chapter 11, 13. Oh, 13. Now I'm way off. There's 20 chapters total in the game. Now we get to watch Bowser Jr. smack all the buttons again.
Amazing.
Very gracefully. Now we're going to head on our way. Next up, we're going to be doing a javelin throw. This is going to be Vector versus Bowser Jr. so that we can get the game console back. They're finally willing to give it to us, but only if we win. This is one of the more, technically can be a little difficult to win, just mostly if you don't get the proper aiming. Sometimes that can happen, so hopefully it'll be okay. Use mash A to get a nice running start. Hold X to charge. Aim. Okay, we got a good throw, we're good. Totally obliterate him. 89 to 73. And now it doesn't matter how we do on this one. Might as well try and improve in some form. That was a little bit better. There, we got 90. So now we get another gold medal, and we get the game console back. After all this time of not having it. And we also noticed that the power is flashing red. So the battery is dying, and Tails didn't notice until before, or until now, right now. So now we need to get a replacement battery for this. This is one thing of the game that is a little silly because they say that if the battery dies, then they will all cease to exist inside the game. They will die forever. But how do you change a battery in a game console without it being off for any period of time?
I didn't think this one through.
Nah, it's a little silly.
Hey!
Now they're telling us we gotta go and find what's called the excitement battery. We don't know how to charge it or anything, but we gotta go get the battery. Eggman Nega made the battery just in case this was an issue. And it turned out that it was an issue. So we gotta go get the battery. I don't remember all of the names of all of the Koopalings. Which one is this?
Oh gosh, big same.
Was that Larry? Yeah, Larry. That's what it said. There's too many of them. I remember Wendy because Wendy looks just like much different from the rest of them. But in order to get this back, we have to defeat a bunch of Shy Guys and avoid giant spike balls. And then there's like these like party ball things that you can explode as well. But Tails is gonna go beat up some Shy Guys. Punching them, kicking them, all the fun. Also hitting them with the spike balls. It's like in the middle of nowhere. That's fine. Not going the cleanest, but we'll get through it. Fine, we'll just hit you with that then. Just trying to be kind and not use it. There we go. So we just beat up 60 Shy Guys, I think is what it is. And now we're allowed to have the excitement battery. It also gives us access to 3 more events at the same time, which is always nice because we still think we need gold medals. Now we get to wait again to see some more areas be opened up. It's just those 3 new areas. But our next event is going to be Equestrian, which, funny enough, when doing like actual IL stuff for this to try and get the world record for it, the fastest character to use on Equestrian is Bowser. I feel really bad for the horse because of Bowser riding the horse. But yeah, if you're going for the world record for this, it's just Bowser or like some of the other like larger characters are better for it because of their like special skill thing that they have. Because every character is like has like a different thing that they have between all around or has more special, has better turns and stuff like that. And Bowser, as well as a few others, are the best to use for it. But for this, we'll be using Peach, since Peach is the one who wants to verse against Larry. Oh, I went early. That's fine. That was silly. So there is a little bit of a thing you can do here to ignore this. We hit the water and do it poorly, apparently. That's cool. Wasn't letting me push the button for some reason, but you're supposed to hit the water and then use the special, and it lets you like skip having to do that at all. But I messed that up a little bit. Should still be fine, I hope. It's a little silly. You just gotta time your inputs here to have the horse go quickly. I'm actually going to run out of a little bit of stamina, so I'll slow it down a little bit. Not a great time, but we win, so that's all that really matters. Bowser Jr. got like a 1 flat, so it's all good. Got ourselves another gold medal. And now we actually get the battery, because we have to chase Larry over here to actually get the battery. And it comes back out because now we know how to charge it. Turns out the battery is charged by the cheers of like the fans and everyone, just from people cheering. So now we have a reason to actually get gold medals officially for the 2020 group, and that is so that we can charge this battery. So we're gonna go around winning more gold medals and charging this battery with cheer. But now we're going to go back into the 1964 games. We've got 2 games that'll be happening in here. Make our way over here. So next up is kayaking. Don't remember who you race against in kayaking, honestly. I think it's Bowser. Oh yeah, it's Bowser. So Bowser is going to attempt to get this this magical sushi here. It sadly does not go well for him.
Oh.
This is a lesson in don't throw your food up in the air when you're outside, because a bird might eat it. So that bird just gets sushi. I hope it enjoys its meal. And Bowser has no idea what happened. He just expected it to come back down. It never did. He never saw the bird. And he gets upset and he's like, fine, I'll beat you anyway.
They have taken position.
Oh, time to kayak. I've never actually gotten a good starting kayak. I don't know the timing of when to do that, but it's fine. It wants you to like start by like rotating the stick to start it, but every time I try, it just doesn't work. So it's just one thing I've never understood about the game, but it's fine.
A resounding victory.
So now we've won another gold medal in the 1964 games to help us escape. Bowser's very upset, but he's hoping that Eggman will have found some more gold medals or some more places for them to win gold medals. And now we're going to chase them. Back over to the main stadium. This time we're going to be doing hurdles. But the 1964 version of the hurdles instead of the 2020 hurdles. It's going to be Mario versus Eggman here. Mario.
What an amazing start.
This one can be a little tough. I have to hold the controller kind of weird, so you have to mash A and then press B. But I mash with my left hand, so it's a little awkward to press B underneath my left hand. Mess that one up.
Impressive form.
Fine. It's just one failed hurdle. there is another very quick gold medal here. Eggman's sad, got a rain cloud above his head. They're trying to cheat more, hoping that Eggman Nega will give them better power-ups. And now they're noticing that the game is flickering, which is what this is. So this is their first time noticing that the battery is dying. And they're obviously freaking out a little bit, hoping that things will be fine. At the very end there, Eggman tells everyone what's going on. Alright, so this is the most annoying chapter. So we're going to be doing quite a few games like back to back to back here. The first one is rugby. Rugby is not too bad, luckily. But after rugby are the 3 hardest and most RNG parts of the run. Just all in a row because they wanted to be mean, I guess. But first we get some, at least a little bit chill rugby. And then afterwards we're going to be having badminton, a football shootout, and then volleyball. And those 3 are they're just mean. Well, de-rusting the game, I actually had a run that was on pace to get a new world record by a decent bit, and then I proceeded to lose 3 minutes to badminton. So...
Badminton, why?
Yeah. They're very rough, all in a row. So the gist of rugby here is score once and then just hog the ball. So we're gonna get the ball from Diddy. Hopefully score. Eventually. There's no faster way to do this. You have to wait out the time. So it's just a matter of killing time and making sure you score at least once. But we scored. And you can try and do the field goal thing here, but it doesn't matter if it happens or not, so I just usually mash that. Now we're gonna try and hog the ball for the rest of this. At least just to keep them from scoring. Takes a little bit of focus. You still have to pay attention to them coming after you and stuff. Just running around now, dodging them, and there's extra time every time. I don't understand why that time is just not in it. I don't get that, but it's okay. No matter what happens, there's just always extra time after the timer runs out.
The mysteries of the Olympics.
Yeah. Maybe it's a Rugby Sevens thing and I just don't know. I don't know. I feel like that should just be time. That should just be added in. Instead of tricking you with the timer. Grab it. Nice try, Diddy. Oh, nice try, dude. Oh, they got me. No, get back here, Diddy. Got it back again. How rude. A very riveting game, I'm sure, for the crowd. Just watching us throw the ball around and dodge and maybe lose the ball and then just take it back and run around again.
Honestly, I think I'd love that.
Just watch
I would
the
have
one
no
team.
idea what was going on, but I would absolutely love it.
It's like, are they gonna do anything? No? Okay, whatever. Just run around with the ball. I would assume that's not allowed in some form. Just playing keep away the whole time. So now we're charging the battery again. Now that we have more cheer from us winning. And we're just excited about it. And now we're off to badminton. Hopefully badminton plays at least somewhat nice. So badminton is team badminton. So it is us and a computer against two computers. The best strategy I have found to score is to just let our teammate take care of it and just kind of hit the ball, hit the thing as it comes to me, and then just kind of hope that our teammate does well. It's going to be Luigi and Yoshi against Shadow and Knuckles. Or not Luigi, sorry. I meant Peach and Yoshi. I don't know why I said Luigi. I blame Luigi just being on the screen there momentarily.
I will always blame Luigi.
Poor Luigi.
He's
So there's not a whole lot of controls for badminton, which is why I find it easier to just kind of hope Yoshi does well. So we serve. The game will automatically move you around if you don't move the control stick. So you just let them do their thing. Oh hey, look, I scored that time. Let's go. Yep, you got this, Yoshi. I believe in you. No, I don't want it. Ah, they scored on Yoshi. There you go, Yoshi. Good. Good job, Yoshi. Keep it up. Me and Knuckles are just passing it back and forth. So this is their special. Usually Yoshi doesn't block their special when they use their special, but you can block it. It's just difficult. Knuckles is easier to block compared to Shadow's. I guess I'm trying to carry. I carried. Let's go. Kept hitting it to me. Okay, I've got my special, so we should be good. Assuming they don't hit it. Please don't hit it. Please don't hit it. All right, we win. We're good. Badminton played nice. Thank you for being nice to me, game. We're charging up our excitement battery again for the third time. Thanks to Peach and Yoshi. And kind of Shadow and Knuckles, I guess. Like they were a part of it. They're just saying, let us know if you guys need our help with anything.
Huh? Yeah.
And then they join our team. Because we just have like the largest team ever. here, we're just gonna move to the side. So this is a, what is a shootout, I think? I don't remember what it's technically called, but this is football and or soccer, depending on what you want to call it. And we're not actually playing a full game. It's just doing, penalty shootouts. That's what it is. It's very random, but luckily we can pause buffer it. And I recently found out that using the home buffer makes the pause buffers a little bit easier, but slower to see what's actually happening. Otherwise, this is just very random. So we're gonna kick the ball, hope they don't catch it. Yeah, hopefully I do the home buffer properly here. We'll pause right before he kicks. And then A and home, go back in. Good. I think that's going up right. Yep. And now we're going to kick again. Hope they don't catch it. Now we're going to do the same thing. That's upright as well. And now we just need to hopefully get one more. Okay, we win. We're good. So luckily, pause buffer's a thing there. It's obviously a little slower to pause buffer, but it at least makes it doable. You just kind of have to learn like the pause frames of where the ball is going. So battery is charging up again. And yes, we do need a full battery for some reason.
Yeah, what? Yeah! Hey.
All right. Now we're going to go back to the 1964 games for the second to last thing that we actually do in the 1964 games, which is going to be volleyball. After this, we will not be back here until the end. We're back to everything flickering, and they're like, crap, flickering. The game is dying. Oh, Eggman knows. Now he's got to tell everyone that the game is dying. And that it's the worst case scenario where if they die, they vanish forever. So they just have to hope that the rest of the people outside of the game can get them a new battery before that happens. Again, this doesn't quite make sense, but you know. So their job in here is just going to be to get more gold medals as fast as they can in hopes that they can escape before the battery dies in case they can't be saved. Challenge you to volleyball. And they're just like, we don't want anything to vanish, so I'm gonna throw away. That's okay. Get to see the screen, I guess. So volleyball is the last of these that are like super annoying. There's not a lot of buttons in volleyball. You just kind of have to time things properly and hope that things work. You just score 6 points, but because it's volleyball, you can only score if you're serving, and you don't start with the serve. So you gotta get the serve back first. And it's Sonic and a bunch of bunnies versus Eggman and his robots.
Starting off with a pass. Beautifully done. A powerful
Good.
server change. Hopefully this will get them a point. A safe serve. Eggman. Beautifully done. There's the first
Okay.
point. Team Sonic.
Good start.
The ball is in the air. A beautiful shot. Beautifully done. There's a
Good.
kill.
Yeah, they can. So they can spike it on the second one if they want to, and we can't, which is silly. So we have to go through the 3.
Beautifully done.
Ah, I was too late on that one. Dang it. Alright, we gotta get the ball back.
They received the serve. It went straight
I have to, like, delay the hit
Server change.
just enough to where the spike goes, like, in the center of the court, and that's where they're bad at hitting it. But if you too late, it hits the net.
There's a kill. Team Sonic is hopefully this'll get them a point. Aiming straight ahead. It went straight up. A clean.
Okay, one more,
Team
hopefully.
Sonic is the ball is in the air. A beautiful shot. Look at that reaction. It went straight up. A blip. There's a
Alright, good.
kill. The
Pretty good volleyball.
They've clinched victory.
That can get out of hand very quickly if you mess up the timing too much, because they'll start hitting it back and it's just constant. It takes forever because how slow each like round is. But luckily we only had one mishap, so that's good. So we have all gold medals at this point except for one in the 1964 games, which is the marathon. But we won't be doing the marathon for a bit. We gotta do more in 2020 stuff after. That's just them yelling at each other saying, "We know how to get out of here. We don't need you to tell us that." They're still trying to escape separately so that the other group is still stuck in the game. Now we're back here. We're going to get back to getting more gold medals to charge our excitement battery. Except we currently don't have access to any locations at the moment. Oh, the wrong way. Good job. So we need to go and get access to some more areas by going to DK. DK is having problems with Metal Sonic. So we gotta go talk to DK and then beat up Metal Sonic. But in a sporty way. We're gonna use a football to kick at him. But it doesn't spawn with us, it spawns with the Eggman things. I think is what the arrow here? Yeah. Like the Eggman's robots. So you have to take it away from him. Or whatever these robots are, I guess. It's totally random what this ball does, by the way. Sometimes it launches in the air and sometimes it doesn't. So you just kind of have to wait for the ball sometimes. And other times it's just on the ground. Also, where they spawn is random too. They can just smack you around as much as they want. Get the ball out of your hand like this. This is being mean. Can't run right now because Luigi's tired. One more. There we go. And that beats up Metal Sonic, and then he leaves. Doesn't actually like kill him or anything. He just like done with us and just leaves. All right, so now we are gaining access to fencing. That'll be our next one. It's who do we fence with? It's Waluigi versus Ludwig. I think that's the Koopaling that you go
There's
against
too
here.
many.
There's so many. But first, it's got to show us where it is, and it's way to the right, and we have to run over there. It also does it very slowly. Like, you'd think it'd go a little quicker coming over here, but... Our way all the way over here, which isn't even the farthest right, because there's one more to the right after that on a separate screen. Yeah, it is Ludwig. Good. I was not wrong. So we're explaining to Ludwig that we need to charge this battery, and Ludwig's like, I don't care. And they take it away from us. Right, here we go. This is another slightly random one. You just kind of hope goes well. No, I was so close. You need to get to 10. Also, a funny thing here, so you can see the timer in the top right corner compared to the timer in the middle. They're actually off from each other. So I finished according to the main timer at 2:43, but on the board it says 2:42. I don't know how they get desynced, but it desyncs every time by a second.
So weird. Amazing.
Like, I feel like that's something they should have, like, caught in development or something. Like, it's just weird. Or maybe not have two timers. But now we got our battery back, and it's been charged up one more time. We just got to charge it one other, but we don't have access to the last Olympic sport yet. So we got to go and get that from, I think it's Blaze. Over here, we're going to be shooting some robots with a bow and arrow. Blaze is just like, hey, I'll let you do this if you can take out the robots. I'll let you take my surfing. But we gotta shoot these robots. They die in one hit if they have a spike ball over their head, and then these ones here die in 3, but these ones here start dying in 5. If they don't have a spike ball over their head. I missed. Got out of hand. Great. Far ones are annoying. These ones out. Alright, there we go. Now we've taken them all out. And now we get access to our last Olympic game, which is surfing. Thank you, Blaze. So surfing is going to be DK versus Rosalina. Because DK is very good at surfing, I guess. I don't know how Rosalina would do very well at surfing, considering she floats a little bit, but whatever. Maybe she just floats instead of uses a surfboard.
I feel like that's cheating, but also good for her.
I mean, Silver flew over the pool in swimming, so I guess Rosalina can float for surfing. I'm not really sure how she would do tricks off of waves by floating, or how she would stay on a surfboard while floating, but you know. Like she's even floating in the cutscene. So surfing is just you catch the wave that you feel like catching. In this case, we just take whatever wave we want, like just as quick as possible. But you have that 2-minute timer to score points during while catching multiple waves. As long as you score higher than the Rosalina, that's all that matters. But you have to wait out the time no matter what. So we're just gonna do some cool surfing tricks. And a little poorly, apparently. Make sure that we beat Rosalina. Catch whatever wave this is. I think that's a big wave. Yep. So the big wave, I try and avoid the tube. I would hit the right button. Okay. I'm fine to avoid the tube still. Yeah, we're good. The tube just gives too slow points. So we try to stay away from it. It gives really good points if you like go into the tube like with the special with a good combo, but otherwise its points are just too slow. This is a tiny wave. You can see how big the wave is above the super gauge at the bottom left. Alright, this should be our last wave. Good job, DK.
Yeah, good job. He's doing it.
Doing all those fun tricks. Getting our excitement battery all the way full. He's so excited. Honestly, with how much excitement DK had, he probably was the one that charged the battery. At this point, there's only 2 more Olympic Games to do. However, there is lots of dialogue. So now we're gonna head back to the stadium because that's where the marathon's gonna take place. Also where we have to put the medals in so that we can escape from here. And we're not supposed to be in the marathon, but we're allowed to be in the marathon, basically. Even the announcers, when you start the marathon, are just like, look, there's Mario, and there's Bowser. Just like it's like out of the ordinary, like we haven't been here this whole time.
Many of the world's best athletes are here. And we see Mario in the crowd. And we see Bowser in the crowd.
What was that wording too? It's like we see all the world's best athletes, and then there's Mario and Bowser. Like they're not the best athletes, they're just here.
You're okay.
The marathon's fairly long. You just kind of have to spread out, like when you press A to use your little bit of a boost, making sure you dodge stuff, grab water. That was the water I meant to grab, but we should be fine. You gotta stay hydrated. Also, there's little tornadoes that launch you because, you know, that happens in marathons. Mm-hmm. And then you draft off the others at certain points when it lets you to gain more speed. Then you have to dodge them very quickly because they like spread out really fast after you've been drafting behind them. And you have a tendency to run into them. There's also bees and puddles and stuff around. Like I feel like they needed to clean this up a little bit before they did the marathon here. I am so close to them, I'm gonna get hit. Okay, we're good.
Bees make things exciting.
Oh, I hit the wall. That's the wrong water, no. Just gonna get hit.
The runners need to keep hydrated. This is it, the last leg of the race. Go, go, go! They can gain an advantage by running in the slipstream. I'm sure all the runners will be reaching.
Should be good. Yeah, that's got enough boost left. Two flats, not too bad. Yeah, because Mario is not one of the world's best athletes, apparently. It's an upset. Who knew Mario would win the marathon?
No one, none of us. How could we have known?
It was obviously going to be Bowser. Bowser was the fastest in the field.
His little feet, oh my gosh.
They're so cute, aren't
I love
they?
when he does little tappies, yeah.
It's great.
Big fan.
Just every time he talks, just little tappies. It's like he's so excited to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So Bowser's upset. We won all the gold medals. Toad holds all the medals for some reason. Because we should definitely entrust them with Toad. Gives them to Sonic.
Anyone but Mario.
Yeah, why would you give them to Mario? You can't trust Mario.
Mm-mm.
It's obviously the mustache. Like, you can't trust that mustache.
Look at him. He's not a medal keeper.
No, that's it. Definitely
Lose
Sonic.
every one of them. Not that Sonic drops gold things whenever he gets hit or anything.
No, not at all. So this is just them saying, hey, we should probably get along so we can actually get out of the game and not die. And they all agree, mostly because, you know, those two didn't actually have any medals, so they can't do anything about it. So we're gonna come over here and place them in this slot. And for some reason, everything is so slow. Medals take a while to start glowing for whatever they're doing. Basically, like an earthquake somehow spawns like a light bridge for them to get out. Out of the Olympic torch. But before they can get there, the world starts flashing again. Now everyone's panicking because they're not sure if they're going to make it. As you can see, it is flashing a lot. Now we're going to switch perspectives in the middle of all that happening, because you got to have that cliffhanger after every chapter. Like, they're dying, they may not be dying, they might make it, who knows, we'll find out.
Find out next time.
So here we're trying to put the battery in. For some reason, they decided that Luigi is the one who has to put the battery in.
As a mistake.
Yeah. Tails opens it up, and then Luigi's supposed to put it in. There he is, he's getting ready. Now we're going back to the other perspective. Now they're trying to make a run for it. And now the world is disappearing around them. And now we're going to change perspectives because we're on another cliffhanger. Watching Luigi try to put the battery in. Hasn't put it in yet, he tried. But now we're switching perspectives again. And this is the a wee bit sad part of the game. As everyone turns into single pixels.
Oh.
Eggman being the last. They're all disappearing all over. And I will be silent here. After they've all died.
Oh.
But wait, the pixels, they're coming back to life. They died-ish, but didn't die.
Oh my gosh.
And now we get to watch Luigi actually, like, throw the battery in somehow. I don't know. So, they did technically die, but didn't die. So they lied earlier about them dying because it did turn off. But I mean, how are they expecting to replace a battery without it dying anyway? Now they're excited. They didn't die. They replaced the battery just in time, according to Eggman. Even though they did die. Now we take our beam that just like beams us up. This is Star Trek now. Up into the clouds they go, out of the game. Now we get a little bit of a fun cutscene. Everyone coming out. They made it! Now the final chapter, which is just a last 100-meter dash for everyone being excited that they're finally together again. After some dialogue of everyone talking about what happened. And then they're like, hey, we still want to race you guys. It's not over yet. We had a deal and now we're out, but we still are at the Olympics. So we have to do another race. We have to do a final showdown. For the final showdown, it's the only time you're allowed to actually pick your character, but you get to pick between Mario and Sonic. That's not much of a choice, but you have a choice compared to the rest of it. Yeah. I wish they just like give you a list, just a big list of all of them.
That'd be so cool.
Just race as anybody. But you gotta go with the characters that are on the actual game title, I guess. So we'll be racing as Mario. See if he can beat Luigi's the 9.1 that we got at the beginning of the run. You start with 100-meter dashes and you end with it. I think we beat the 9.1. We'll see. Yeah, 9 flat. Good job, Mario. You beat your brother. So there's just gonna be a little bit more dialogue here, just everyone celebrating that everything's over. And then we're gonna get a little cutscene and the camera will pan up into the sky. And then when it fades to black, that'll be time. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games experience.
I loved it.
Obviously, the true Olympics. This is what you guys are watching the Olympics for. It's not for what's going on at the actual Olympics. This is the real Olympics. Them all sad. Bowser and Eggman are just like, dang it. And nice, not bad. And then our lovely little credit. But yeah, I hope everyone had fun with this. It's a very interesting story mode, I think, for compared to like the rest of the Mario and Sonic games. But I've always had a fun time with this run, so it's a good game.
It's a really fun run. Thank you so much for doing it. It was also really fun to just listen to the story synopsis. It's very interesting. It makes me want to play it a lot.
You should. It's great.
Yeah, thank you so much. If people wanted to find you, do you stream? Where would you stream at? Where's the best place to find you?
Best place to find me is just on Twitch at Headstrong1290. I run a lot of different games. I will not be running this game anytime soon, but it is one of the many games that I run. I'm currently mostly running Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, as well as some of the games from the Jack and Daxter series. But I run so many things. A lot of people might know that I also run Superman 64, as I did that for GDQ. But yeah, just all kinds of things.
Awesome. Well, thank you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. And chat, just a couple more reminders before I let you take another quick little break. GDQ Express is returning to TwitchCon from September 20th to 22nd. Use !GDQX in Twitch chat for more info and let us know what you're hoping to see at the event. And also, your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support games on quick hotfix like this one. If you enjoy watching speedruns, consider subscribing to the channel. And with that, that is the end of As Seen on TV for tonight. I really appreciate you being here, but don't go anywhere because we have more speedruns coming up on Express Lane coming up next. So we'll see you soon.